Hey YouTube, guess what time it is? Like a broom, 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 like a broom! It's also Battle Week Day 4. For those of you who don't know what Like a Broom is, it's a mini-series I do where I 6-0 bitches. So I just ruined the ending for you if you didn't know what Like a Broom was. But we're going to have fun along the way. So today's match is an OU match against somebody I found on the Battle Finder, whose name I'm not going to include right now. However, I will talk about team preview for a second. I am running my rain team, and he is running what appears to be quite possibly a dual weather team, but we never really find out because stuff and things happen. Anywho, gonna lead off with my Megatron, that Genesect, that sexy bug beast. He's gonna lead off with his Tit-Tar. Another video in Battle Week where you get tits. You're welcome. I am showing you nudity. I go for U-turn on this Tit-Tar. I do a metric fuckload ton of damage, like 3/4 at least. I'm going to go into my Hypnotoad, because I want to make it rain trick, and I want to confuse him with my cute eye stare of death. He's going to go for Earthquake, do like maybe a quarter, like even less after I get my leftovers, so he can straight up suck it. Now right here I know he'll want to preserve his T-Tar, so I'm going to predict him going out into literally anything, and I'm going to go for the Toxic. I'm going to slowly melt away whatever decides to come in with a poison that gets stronger every turn. Enjoy your slow meaniest death, Rain Man. I don't care if you can count cards or you have autism. Take that. So right here, I'm going to go for Protect, stall out a turn Toxic. Got to make sure everything's going my way, because this is Like a Broom, and I want to win. So I'm going to go for Protect again. Get that double Protect detect. Nothing's hitting me. He's going for Focus Blast. I'm not seeing leftovers. Obviously, this is Scarf or Specs fucking Polytoad. So, I know that much now, at least. He's going to go ahead and withdraw it. I'm going to predict that, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go for Scald, hoping he would bring in something offensive. However, he brought in his Latios, so I'm only going to burn it. But you know what? That's okay. Residual damage is good. I'm happy with that. Would have preferred Toxic, but whatever. So, he's going to get hit with the burn. I'm going to protect, thinking he's going to go for an attacking move just to get some burn damage in. But he goes for Calm Mind. Who goes for Calm Mind? You're a Latios. You don't do that. You get an Expert Belt or a Spec. You don't do that. He decides to go for Psyshock just to try to get in some damage. Sees how much it'll do. Does a pretty decent chunk. I'm going to sing a Perish song just to make sure that if he stays in or goes for Recover or something, he's forced to switch out. And if he doesn't, he's going to die. So I'm okay with that. Now I see Life Orb, so I know basically I have a turn of burn. And then after that, he's pretty well screwed because Life Orb takes a 10th, Burn takes an 8th, and he's gonna die. Is what I'm getting to. We're gonna have the first victim of the Broom, so that's what I'm getting to. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and switch out Hypnotoad and go into something I know can take the hit. I'm gonna go into my Boom. That Boom goes the Dynamite, that Fortress. He's gonna go for Draco Meteor, and even though this is resisted, it still does almost 300 damage. Resisted. All he has is one Calm Mind and a Life Orb. Like, are you kidding me? It's a lot of damn ass damage. Fucking Latios is intensely powerful. Like a Broom! Number 1. Now he's gonna bring out his Bruce. And I see Glasgow, I'm like, I'm not too scared. I'm gonna go into my Serpentine, which is my Moxidos, that big red beast. He's gonna go for Swords Dance. Now when I see Swords Dance, I'm looking through the sets. I know he's probably only gonna use Earthquake and Facade or Earthquake and Ice Fang. So I'm not too worried. I'm gonna stay in, go for Waterfall. And I'm going to do a massive amount of damage like a Broom. Number 2. Because now I get my Moxie boost and I'm in the rain. Oh my god, I'm so set up just to rape all the things. He's going to bring in his Flash. I'm like, you don't know what you're doing with a Jolteon? Go PK Sparks. PK Sparks absorbs all of that electricity. And now he has to switch out because he's running Specs. I'm not, so I can sit in here and do whatever I want. He ends up bringing in his Tit-Tar again. And I'm like, fuck you, Tit-Tar. Shadow Ball. It might not be very effective, but this is Like a Broom. I'm gonna still do some damage to you, and you can deal with it. Get a critical hit. You know what? It happens. I'm gonna get hit by the Sandstorm. He's gonna recover a little bit with some leftovers. It's totally acceptable, because right here I'm gonna Volt Switch out, and when I kill it, I'm gonna go into my Polytoad, and I'm gonna make it rain, meaning my weather is up for the rest of the battle. Like a Broom number 3. Urgh. See, the entire team's getting in on this one. It's not just Jolteon. The entire team. Hypnotoad comes in. Starts the weather, make it rain trick, make it rain trick. Get a little leftovers, feeling good about myself. He brings back in this freaking Flash thing. So I'm like, protect, because if you're not gonna go for the electric move, I want to see what you're doing. He decides to go for signal beam. When I see the signal beam, I'm like, okay, well then I have no reason to really switch out. I have plenty of special defense bulk, so, you know. I just stay in, I go for the Scald, I hit his Rain Man on the switch in, and I do pretty well against it. I mean, it is in the rain, and he does resist it. So, everything there looks good. Right here, I decide to go for Protect, just to stall out some more poison, but he's gonna switch again! Damn it, I got a text message. I tried to turn that shit off. I'm sorry, YouTube. My ringtone for a text is the Sega song. Like, you know, you turn on a Sega, it's like, Sega! Yeah, well, sorry. Interrupting things. Anyways, right here I go for Protect. I see the Volt Switch, so I know he's going to go for Volt Switch. I'm going to go ahead, switch out, go into PK Sparks, and I'm just going to Volt Absorb the Volt Switch, and I'm going to get almost all of my health back, and now I'm looking like a champ, and he's going to switch out again, go into his power, that big, it's fine. I got the Rando Raozu, and I'm like, Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does half. I could have stayed in and gone for another Shadow Ball, but I didn't. I stayed in and I went for Hidden Power Ice, because I'm a dick, and I wanted to like a broom it, because I'm a dick. I lose a little bit of HP, and then he's going to bring in his Rain Man. I see Rain Man, I'm just like, I don't even care. Shadow Ball, just in case he decides to switch out. Tries to pull a me. No glue such luck. Like a broom. Okay, maybe Jolteon is cleaning up a little bit, but that's not the point. He's going to bring in his Jolteon again. I'm like, Jolteon versus Jolteon, horrible matchup, because if he decides to go for electric move, and I might get screwed. So I go into something that can take either the Thunderbolt or the Signal Beam, which happens to be Megatron, the Genesect, the freaking best new thing in OU. And I'm going to take a Signal Beam, go for the Bug Buzz, and I'm just going to get into his ear and do a whole hell of a lot of damage. I even get the special defense lowered, which is awesome. He's going to go for his third Signal Beam, totaling out to not even that much damage. Bug Buzz, going to wipe out the Jolteon. Like a broom, 6-0, all up in your grill. Like a broom. Thank you for watching Battle Week Day 4 and Like a Broom number 3. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment about what you want to see in Battle Week Day 5, and go check out all the other Battle Week videos so far. I'm Evil Man XD. Peace.